Does age really matter when it comes to learning code and getting that first dev job? Obviously, age matters quite a lot. So I'm gonna give you an example just because whenever like people say, no question is too stupid, okay? Of course, a question can be stupid. Like if I have 5 years of development experience, and then I ask my colleagues, hey, what is a class in CSS? That's a stupid question, right? So a question can be stupid, and then you can be too old to learn programming and to get a job, okay? So I want to explain to you what that is. Let me give you another like controversial example. My grandma is 75 or something like that, 78 I think, and she doesn't know how to operate WhatsApp on her phone. You know what I mean? So can she learn programming and land a dev job, make 6 figures as well? Is that possible? Like, just be realistic. My grandma cannot operate her phone, okay? So obviously for her it would be almost impossible, okay? So of course age matters a lot, but I guess the age is not important, but how you have been conditioned as you grew older, okay? So let's say you are 50, throw an arbitrary number over there. You are 50 and you've always been doing puzzles, you've always been active, you've always been reading, you are on top with the technology, you understand how the browsers work, you understand how text editors work, you understand Excel, maybe you've been an accountant in the past. Yeah, of course, like you could definitely learn programming, okay? But if for the past 50 years you've been sitting on the couch, being brain dead, watching TV shows and eating Cheetos and having Cheeto puff all over your neck, then I'm not sure how easy it's gonna be for you to transition. Obviously, anything is possible. If you don't know, David Goggins is one of the greatest inspirations for many people that had a very bad start in life, and then he ended up being something great, becoming something great, making something of himself. And we oftentimes look at people like that and we think, okay, if that guy did it, or if that girl did it, I can do it too. And it's really great, right? We want to have inspiration, motivation. I like that thing as well. You know, I look at people that are better than me and I'm like, one day I'm gonna get there. But you know what? The reality is that 99% of the people will fail. And now you are thinking on the other side of the screen that you are different, that you are not the 99% of the people, that you are the 1%. But in reality, you might be. There is a very, very high chance of 99% that you are the one that's not gonna make it. And does that mean you should be giving up? No, of course not. What else do you have to do anyway? You know, like I'm talking sometimes with my friends that have different ambitions than me, right? They are doing their own things. Some of them they want to become really great software engineers. Some of them they want to start a business. Some of them they are freelancers. So I have friends from different businesses, and things are tough. Things are tough for me. Will be tough for you, no matter your age, what your age is. And sometimes you want to give up. But then I tell them, because I'm telling it to myself as well, what else would you do anyway? Like, what else would you do anyway? If you got into this field, and if you're watching me, the craziest guy in the coding world on YouTube, that means you like programming. That means you like programming. For some reason, you like it. Out of anything that you could be doing, being on the couch, eating Cheetos and drinking Coca-Colas every day and smoking weed or whatever people are doing. I guess that's more prevalent with younger people, but anyway, you decided to learn programming, to fill your time with programming and building applications and things of that nature. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. What else can I add to that? I have nothing else to add to that. If you really like it, just fucking do it. Just do it for the love of it, I guess. If your goal is not to get a job. If your goal is to get a job, that means you have a few problems, right? The first thing is that you are competing with people that are in their 20s most of the time, that have no responsibilities, they have no kids, they have no car payments, they have no house payments, I don't know what other responsibilities you might have. But those people have all their free time, so they can be okay with messing up. They can be okay with taking 5 years to learn programming if they want to do it professionally, because they have all the time in the world. You know, remember when you were young? I remember when I was young and I thought that time is infinite. I thought that I'm indestructible. I thought that I'm invincible. I thought that I'm not gonna die ever. Never is gonna happen, you know? But as you're growing older, time feels a bit different, isn't it? Like one day is passing so quick. A week already passed by. A month, a year, right? So if you are older and if you have kids, if you have a mortgage, you have car payments, you have student loans, you have to go to the gym probably. I hope you are going to the gym even if you're in your 50s or 40s or 30s. I hope you are doing that. I hope you're eating clean. I hope you're doing all these things. And besides that, you are still programming and you're following a roadmap. You know, like things start to be a bit more difficult, right? Because after you do all those things, then you have to do the programming thing, right? And once you do the, like, should I do programming which is stressful on my brain and my brain wants to just watch dumb shit on Instagram or on Netflix or on Fox News or whatever? Or should I do programming? You know, like which one? Obviously, it's gonna take the easy choice. So if you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I don't think I have any viewers that are in their 80s, but you need a different approach to this than anyone else, okay? Because you have no time to waste. Your time is passing really quick. So that's why you need a mentor, you need support, you need feedback to actually learn it quick, because the youngster can get away with a lot of mistakes. You don't have that option, unfortunately, because the youngster can put an extra 4-6 hours per day to hustle, right? After they get that first dev job. And will you have that extra 4, 5, 6 hours per day to hustle? I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not that old. I'm not in my 30s. I don't have kids. I don't have responsibilities. I don't have car payments. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have loans. I don't have anything. I'm clean. So my mind is free. I can think of different things. But you, on the other hand, if you have all these issues, if you have kids, as I mentioned, your life is going to be way more difficult than anyone else's. Just understand that and do what you want with this video. But that's my opinion, as someone asked me. Now, I do believe it's possible, okay? Learning code is one thing, getting the job is another thing. And you cannot really measure learning code, you know, like how much code do you know? Like, how do you measure that? Is there like a, you know, like how some people put like 10% JavaScript, 50% HTML, 60% CSS, all that stupid shit. How can you measure it? You can't. The only way to measure it is if you do it for fun, fair enough, build your own stuff for fun. But if you want to get paid, the only way to measure it is how much people are gonna pay you for your time. So in order to get really good and people to pay you for your time, you need to be really good. The way to get really good is to get coached by someone that's better than you, that can show you the ropes, that can show you the shortcuts, that can show you what's good and what's bad, so you don't waste your time, because time is your most scarce resource. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, cheers.